Hey, Marty here. Welcome to the Sublime to the Ridiculous video blog edition. I've been at the old shop a long time, the old barn that we use. Me Grandpa Joe got it in 1960, the year I was born. I do believe there's a little bit of serendipity involved in that. Yes, the shop came into the family the same time I came into the family. There's been great debate which was the better addition to the family, but I'll set that aside for right now. We've done a lot of things at the old barn. You all know we rent welders. I've made that very, very clear for the sake of a lot of my stories. We've also done a lot of mechanic work on our own cars. You know, I mean, years ago, oh, there wasn't a thing we wouldn't do. I mean, you know, we'd rebuild engines. We'd put new rings in them. I mean, everything. We did put exhaust systems on them, fixed transmissions, all sorts of things that we did back in the 70s and 80s. And I even remember putting a rear main oil seal in an old Ford I had back in the early 1980s. And as recently as 2004, I put a head gasket in an old Ford Tempo that we had in order to keep my son Frank on the road. So done a lot of work at the shop on cars as well as the welding machines. This morning kind of brought us back to that. I could hear the brakes grinding on my van yesterday, and I got up there this morning, and my brother Phil's gotten pretty good at putting brake pads and rotors and stuff on, so we got the stuff, and I had Phil putting the brakes on my van. And right as he was finishing up, you know, we got to the end there, everything was done. He's tightening the lug on the last tire, and I said, you know, bro, you're really good to me, man. I says, you know, I feel like I would put my life in your hands. I would put my life in your hands. And I laughed, and then he laughed, and then quieted down, and I laughed again, and then he laughed again. But that time he laughed, it was kind of low and sinister, like he was the villain in a movie, twirling his mustache when he's watching his plan come to be. It was a little bit unnerving, and now I'm wondering, should I drive my car? This is Marty going from the sublime to the ridiculous. Should I drive it?